you never become rich. If you find yourself among these 40 things I won't mention for this video, then you need to work on yourself. If not, you remain poor forever. Not because they wish you bad. But just the reality of life be that poverty not far from you if you find yourself among these 40 things I won't mention for this video. Number one reason why you will never become rich is too much responsibilities. You carry family problem for head. And me and you know say family problem, no they ever finish. Today you go help person with hospital bills. Tomorrow another person go need school fees. Next tomorrow another person for village go swallow shovel. So move away from family members. The best.
I have to add my 2 cents, and I agree with what this young man is saying. It's like you're drowning, your family drowning, both of you drowning, and you're trying to save them. If you are both drowning and trying to save your family, you both will drown. Just like when you're on the airplane, they say when there's a problem and the oxygen mask drop and you have a child, what did they say? They tell you put a mask on first before you put on your child. Isn't it? In other words, save yourself before you are able to, because if you try to put an oxygen mask on your child, you run out of oxygen, you drop dead, and who will take care of your child? You see what I'm saying? You put on yourself, then you put on the child, then you have the energy to be able to put it on the child to survive. So you both are drowning, but yet you want to save the other people who are drowning. You will both drown. And what he said is 100% truth. You take care of this family member today, tomorrow the other one will have a school fee, somebody else in the hospital, this person having a baby, somebody having a birthday party, this one is getting married, their dog is having a baby. Before you know it, it's like you are taking care of everybody. Then you now who are working, whether you're working in the West or somewhere else, you put aside your own family responsibility to take the extended family and put it on your head. You bring in family member to live into your house that will cause stress on your wife and your kids, or your husband and your kids. You bring in relatives. All those things you have immediate concern. First of all, your number one priority is to take care of your household, your husband, your wife, or your wife and your husband, your wife and kids, your wife, your husband, your kids. Take care of those. When you have extra and you can afford to do so, then go ahead and lend a helping hand to your auntie, your mother, father, brother, sister. But sometimes we forget and we negate our immediate need of the family in the household, and we want to take care of the whole village. And some of the people back there that are back home, they don't seem to understand how hard it is to work for your money, or they think you're just sitting on the bus load of money, you don't want to give it to them. And some of them come every week or every month, they have some kind of sad story to sell to you. It's time for us to have some discernment, because you continue to give. Eventually you have nothing to show for it. And then when you go back home, there will be the same one saying, well, you spent 30 years and you came back home empty-handed and you got nothing to show for it. But they forgot all those years you were sending them money. To them, there is nothing. Listen to our brother over here.
Help you can offer to your family is to put yourself in a better financial position. Don't struggle to help family. Struggle to put yourself in a better financial position. Then take away your family members from dependency. How do you take them away from dependency? Let's say, for instance, you have a company you are running, or you have a business you are running, or you have a connection. You can connect your family members to your friends. Let them work for them so they can earn their own money. Or you have a business you are running.
What my brother is saying is true. Let them work for the money. That's how you'll find out those who really need help and those who want to be a bunch of leeches and lazy and just suck the blood and suck the life out of you. There are some relatives, that's the best way to weed them out. They want money, connect them with friends that are in Africa or other parts of the world. Find people and connect them. So, okay, you want a job? Okay, go to Auntie Dagnet. Excuse me, you want money? Go to Auntie Dagnet. She has a company and she will hire you and you get the money. When they start giving you excuses and stories, you know they're not serious about anything. But a person who's hungry and hardworking and serious to work, you send them anywhere, they will go and do it, because why? They want to earn a decent living. The lazy ones will tell you they are sick, they have a headache, they ain't got money, and the transportation, they will give you a whole list of excuses. You even get them a car to drive, they will find excuses why they can't or shouldn't do it. So we should start becoming an enabler. We have enabled our loved ones in Africa. We have enabled them to be lazy and dependent upon us. So part of it is our fault in the West. It's part of it is our fault that every month we send the money. We don't even know how they're spending the money, how they're living. They don't even know how you getting the money, and they could care less how you getting it, when you're stressed. They don't care. So part of it is our fault. We have contributed to the laziness back home, that they don't want to work every month. You send them money. Find somebody and find a way. I even heard stories where people said they even start businesses for their family members and nothing became of it. Well, if you happen to start a business 1 year or 2 years and nothing became of it, you should wash your hands clean because you have done your part. But this African tradition, or sometimes your personal guilt and shame, and you still think you need to. You're not responsible for another adult. Even your own children, when they become adults, you're not responsible for them. You are not responsible for a grown folks, a whole other adult. You're not responsible. There's a difference in helping somebody, and there's a difference in taking care of them. Unfortunately, many of us in the West, we have gotten to the point where we end up taking care of our loved ones in Africa as opposed to helping them to get on their feet, so they become dependent upon you 100%, and you wonder, you have worked 10, 20, 30 years, you don't even know where your money has gone. Well, now you know where it's gone. Stop helping and taking care of lazy grown men and women. If you want to take care of the whole village, you will never ever become financially secure to do anything good for yourself or your household. You must listen to this, our brother here.
For you, let them earn their own money. If not, as long as there's still dependency, they will continue to depend on you and demand. And the day you not do, you will get their bad record. Say, get, what help us. The second reason why you will never become rich, you don't know how to use money. Yep. It's funny, but many of you don't know how to use money. There are several ways you can use money: spending, saving, and investing. But many of you only know about spending. And even when you spend, they spend on things will be say you not really need to impress people. Will be say they not care about you. Yep. You understand? You buy liabilities. This will not get value. Yep. 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And many of you they save, but even when you save to spend. You don't save to invest. And you don't become successful. You don't become rich by saving. You become rich by what? Investing. You understand? So invest on assets, not liabilities. The third reason why you will never become rich, you don't know anybody who is rich. You have broke friends. Even the girl you're dating, she's broke. And the Bible made it clear, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. You don't understand? Who you know is better than what you know. And the reason many of you are not successful is because you don't know anybody who is successful. The first time I travel out of this country.
I agree with him. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Some of you only have friends that will sit down, you're a bunch of gossip buddies. You're a bunch of gossip buddies. All you do is sit down and gossip about other people, what you think they're doing in their life, how they are doing, how they're not doing. If you don't gossip in your little shrines, you go to houses, and some of you not satisfied, then you will take the gossip on social media to tear down and destroy other people's life, or you start recruiting other small little demons and other small little witches. You begin to recruit them to help you to tear down a person who you had a fight with. But the people who you are recruiting, they don't have any issue with that person. They never got into a fight with that person, but they allow themselves to be recruited by you, the head witch. So the head witch recruiting the small demons, small witches to gang up against somebody that have done them no harm. That's how come all of their lives are useless. Just because, okay, you have a job, you pay some bills, you think that's success. Anybody can get a job. Anybody can pay bills. Anybody can get a mortgage. A mortgage is nothing more than a 30 years death grip. That's the meaning of the word mortgage. Go look it up yourself. That's the original root word meaning of the word mortgage. Morgue. You know what morgue is? Where you put the dead people, the morgue. Okay, so you got a mortgage. You got a 30 years death grip on your head, and you work like a dog to pay that 30 years death grip off your head. You call mortgage. And your free time you have, instead of looking for ways to live a productive life or get yourself out of that mortgage and start working your 9 to 5 and look for a company or do something, get your skills, get talent. You got some talents and skills laying dormant inside of you. Instead of you use your free time to discover those talents and skills and better your life and get out of the death grip you call mortgage. No, you spend that time gossiping, tearing down people, poisoning people's mind, or recruiting small witches to join you, the head witch, to turn against somebody else. A man must reap what he sow. Listen to this young man.
True friend. The first time I made my first million, a true friend. So who you know is better than what you know. You don't understand. What is money?
I agree with that. To an extent, I agree. Begin to take an inventory of your friends now. If all your friends are broke, busted, and disgusted, then you need to ask yourself, is that a life I want to live? Because show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. All your friends, they either got married to a problem, their husband or their spouse cheating, or they got family drama. Every week, they either got one friend got nothing but family drama, another friend got financial problems, another friend got these other issues. I'm not saying all your friends have to be perfect and have everything going on in life, but you must have some friends who are living some life that you actually aspire to live to. Don't always hang around people who are where you don't want to be in life. All your friends must not always be where let me repeat. Do not always hang around people who are in their life where you don't want to be. Try to find some friends who are in their lives where you aspire to be. I think that makes sense.